So today is my first meeting with my client, Christina. I have never met her before. What I know so far of her is that she is a freshman coming to college for the first time, and she's very stressed out. So I am looking to, my goal of this assessment is to maybe get to know her a little bit better and hopefully help her deal with some of these stresses. At least start dealing with some of these stresses.
Hi, how are you?
Hello, I'm good. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
What's your name?
Christina.
Christina. Very nice to meet you, Christina. I'm Chris. So it's very nice to meet you. I only know a little bit of information about you from what someone who recommended you to come here said is that you are a stressed out college freshman, and I'm interested in learning more about you. But why don't you first just tell me a little bit about yourself and I guess how your first year is going so far in college.
Okay, so I'm originally from downstate, but this is my first couple of weeks here at Binghamton. It's been a little hard being away from my family. I was really close with my sister, so being away from her is weird. And classes are a little overwhelming. So I just feel like I have a lot going on, and I don't really know how to handle that.
It sounds like this is a very stressful and new situation. I guess it sounds like maybe you're not used to this?
Yeah, I would say so. I'm definitely used to spending a lot of time with my family and friends from back home, and now, I can't see any of them anymore, and it's been really hard.
Okay. Have you gotten to talk to them at all since you've been up here?
Yeah, I've been talking to my mom on the phone a little bit, but honestly it makes it harder because I'm hanging up. I feel alone again and don't have anybody to talk to.
I see where you're coming from for sure. What have you tried? Or have you tried anything maybe to make you feel more comfortable on campus?
So my roommate's really nice, which is definitely helpful. It's still not the same as having my friends, but I've been trying to go out and do some things on campus that they have for freshmen, but it's still not the same as just being able to hang out with the people that you know and care about.
Right, of course. Yeah, it definitely sounds like maybe you're missing your family and you're not used to being away from them for so long.
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay. Well, have you looked into maybe when your first break is from school?
I've been looking into it, but it's a little hard because I can't drive and freshmen aren't allowed to have cars on campus. So getting home is kind of difficult because it's about 4 or 5 hours, and my parents can't come up because they still have work. So
right. It's
hard to get home.
Okay. What kind of things, when you were with your, were you really close with your mother and or who is like within your home that you're very close to that you are missing?
Yeah, I would say my mom and my sister.
Your mom and your sister? How old is your sister?
She's 17.
17? Okay. So is she planning on going to college too?
Yeah,
okay.
But right now she's still in high school, so she has some time.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I can imagine it probably is very tough, and it is going to definitely take some getting used to being on a new college campus for sure. How long ago did you start your classes?
Classes started 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago? Okay. So it's only been a couple weeks, but that's 2 weeks that you've been completely totally away from home.
Yeah, classes started 2 weeks ago, but they have freshmen move in a little earlier than that, so I've been here for about 3 weeks now.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So you've been here for, did anyone come up with you to help you move in?
Yeah, my mom and dad actually came and dropped me off.
Oh, okay. So, I'm sorry, just lost my train of thought. So have you maybe talked to your parents or talked to anyone about these issues before, or even discussed them with your parents so they know that you're feeling this way?
Not really. I don't want to worry them, so I haven't told my parents how I feel, and I feel like it'll just take time to adjust, but it's been really hard, and like I haven't been adjusting as much as I thought I would have by now. So I don't really feel like telling them right now.
Okay. I understand that. It's still very new, I can imagine. Well, or maybe is there anything that you would like to try maybe on campus that would make you feel more comfortable? Any kind of social activities here that would maybe make you feel more comfortable?
I was looking into some of the clubs, but I feel weird, like I don't really belong in them just because everybody seems like they know each other. But, so I don't know. Some of them seem like they would be fun though.
Right. Do you think, what would you like to try? Do you have any maybe some goals you'd like to try or things you would like to, what is your primary goal, I guess, right now? I'm trying to get, while you're up at college, what do you want to, get help with?
I mean, right now, I guess my primary goal is to try and make friends here.
Okay.
So that it can become easier and not miss home as much.
Right. What do you think would be the best? Do you have any ideas of what maybe would be best for you or best suited for you?
I think it would be helpful to have somebody who can, go to those clubs with me, so I don't feel like I'm the only one who doesn't know everyone else.
Right. Are you close? You mentioned that your roommate, I believe, that you kind of liked. Are you what year is your roommate?
She's also a freshman.
She's a freshman too?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you get along well with her?
Yeah, she's really nice. Like I said, but we have different interests. But I don't know, maybe it's just because I don't know her that well yet, and it's weird living with somebody you don't know.
Right. Absolutely. And it's her first year away too, right? Okay. So, have you tried anything yet that have you maybe talked to her about doing something socially or?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes we go and we'll eat dinner together, or if we don't have class, we'll eat lunch together, so at least we're not going to the dining hall alone.
Right. Okay. Well, it definitely sounds, just bear in mind that this is, a normal feeling. This anxiety is a very normal feeling. Doesn't make it any easier to deal with because it's scary going to college for the first time, especially when you're away from those who love you. But it is, unfortunately, a normal part of leaving home for the first time, especially since you've only been up here for 3 weeks, you said. So, it definitely, and even as you addressed, it sounds like going to clubs can be tough because you're the only one. You still feel like everyone's kind of very close to each other already. Would I be correct in gathering that?
Yeah, I think that's how I feel.
Okay. I think, and it sounds like you're somewhat close to your roommate, even though, you two have a little bit of different interests. Have you asked maybe your roommate maybe to go to some of the clubs with you?
I haven't tried that. Maybe I can. That
Okay.
sounds like a good idea.
It's definitely, as you stated, you have different interests. Are they a different major than you as well?
I'm undeclared right now, so I don't have a major yet.
Oh, okay. And that's completely normal, obviously, as well. I would definitely, I think if that's something you'd be comfortable with, you could certainly try that. See if they would go to a club with you so you don't feel like you're the only one at the club. What kind of interests do you have? What kind of clubs have you gone to that maybe you'd want to take? What did you say your friend's name was, or your roommate's name was?
Nicole.
Nicole? What kind of things do you think you would go to club-wise with Nicole?
Well, I was involved in student government in high school, and I know some of the, there's different student government organizations on campus, so I was thinking about maybe one of those.
Interesting. Okay. you did student government when you were in high school too?
Yeah.
Very cool, very cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, you could see maybe if she's interested in something like that too. And have you gotten any more information about the student government, how it works?
Not that much, but I know for where I live, there's executive boards in each building. So I was thinking maybe something like that because it's still small and a good way to meet people in the place that I live.
Right, absolutely. Just thinking, do you know your resident assistant, your RA?
Yeah, I met them during like the first couple of days here. We had floor meetings with them, but I haven't really seen them around much besides that. But I guess they're also busy with classes in the first couple of weeks.
Right. I don't know specifically for your community, and the university that you're at, but a lot of times they actually have. Wait, you said you're going to Binghamton?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So I went to Binghamton for undergrad.
Oh, cool.
So they actually have RAs that are in the office to kind of help you with anything you need that's in your building. I believe it starts at 8 o'clock at night. So there's always an RA in there, and you can go, and they might be able to help organize some of your thoughts and maybe help you to learn more about the student government and tell you kind of how to get involved in that and trying to get those opportunities.
Okay.
And if you would like to, you can of course bring Nicole.
That sounds like a good idea too.
Great. I'm really glad that we set some goals. Is there anything else that you would like to talk about today?
I don't think so. Thank you though.
Of course. So for next week, hopefully you can do your best, and we can work towards getting you more. You can work towards getting yourself more socially acclimated to a new environment.
Thank you for your help.
It was my pleasure. Very nice to meet you, Nicole.
You too.
Should we set up a meeting plan for next week? Same
Sure.
time, same place?
Sure.
Okay. I will see you then. Have a very nice day.
You too.
Bye-bye.